Your concert station, Uvalde Radio.
Twice, but now I'm so sick and tired of the lies. What can I say? What do I do to stop my heart from longing after you, baby? I can see you're not the one I wanted you to be. I'm gonna tell you right now how this little game plays out, because you're heaven on the eyes, but hell on my heart. I don't know why I let you tear me apart. We were in love, I thought at least, but after all this time, I loved a beast. So walk away, you do that best. And now this pain is slowly numbing in my chest. I need you gone, out of my head. You're just a virus that slowly starts to spread. Oh, honey, did you think that I'd come crawling down on my knees? You broke my heart, now it's your turn to finally know how it feels to get burned. Because you're heaven on the eyes, but hell on my heart. I don't know why I let you tear me apart. We were in love, I thought at least, but after all this time, I loved a beast. First it hurt when you left me. Eyes are clear, finally see. You broke these chains and now I'm free. Because you're heaven on the eyes, but hell on my heart. I don't know why I let you tear me apart. We were in love, I thought at least, but after all this time, because you're heaven on the eyes, but hell on my heart. I don't know why I let you tear me apart. We were in love, I thought at least, but after all this time, I loved a beast. I loved a beast. I loved a beast.
It's Uvalde Radio. I'm Robert Miguel. You just heard Melissa Brooke right there. The song is called Beast. And once again, as luck would have it, the Texas country music gods have smiled upon me. And with me on the phone, Melissa Brooke! Hey!
Hello!
Oh my gosh, it's so exciting to talk to you.
Exciting to talk to you too.
Now we're Facebook friends, so I see you on there all the time, and I know you're busy and you're having a great life. Well, I mean, as great as you can have with the COVID-19, right?
Yeah, well, you know, I do the best I can.
Yeah, so we just played your song Beast, which is still one of my favorites, and it's great to hear it on the air and to get excited about your big show tonight, Melissa Brooke, live stream concert on the Uvalde Radio Facebook page. First of all, thank you for doing this, because we are all kind of stir crazy. We need our live music fix, and you are going to hook us up, young lady.
Shoot, thank you for letting me play. I was thinking about it yesterday, and it's been 5 weeks since I got to perform for people, like, face-to-face. And so the fact that you're allowing me to perform for not only you, but your listeners as well, that it definitely makes a little bit of this COVID-19 depression lift a little bit.
Yeah, I know. Life has really changed a lot, and I really hope we, as a society, can bounce back to some sort of semblance to what we had before. But it's good to know. I mean, restrictions are being lifted a little bit, and I think it's safe to go gradually, kind of, re-enter society. As long as everybody's being safe and mindful and respectful. I think we're on the right track. But
I'm definitely looking forward to my apartment opening my swimming pool so I can go get some sun.
Nice. Okay, let's get into that now. I know you're like a mermaid over there, and I'm not just saying that like figuratively, like you literally dress like a mermaid sometimes online. But last time we spoke, you were out in Port Aransas, right?
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
And now are you stationed in San Antonio, or has that changed again?
Nope, I just moved to San Antonio about 2 months ago.
Okay.
And so, which is really exciting. That puts me 2 hours closer to home, so I can still go surfing when I have the time to.
Well, now you, like I said, you love your water, you love your sun, and the last time I saw you, you came to Uvalde. You stopped by the studio, and you brought me the most awesome little bottle of tequila I think I've had in a while. So, first of all. Thank you very much for making my day and my year. But
You're very welcome.
I can't wait to see you again, man. I mean, it's been too long since you've been back. What have you been doing since the last time we talked in person?
Oh my gosh, man. Okay, it's been a lot, actually. I finished my tour for Beast. I finished up the new album, which I think you're really, really going to love. We're set to release that and the next single off of it as soon as we get an idea of, like, when it's super safe for people to, like, for us to start doing our radio tours and stuff again. It's probably, so, like, in the next month, maybe May.
Okay.
Is when the next single is going to be coming out, and then shortly after that, we're going to drop the album, which I'm so excited for. It's really different. There's different style songs on it. There are different, like, subgenres, I guess. Obviously, all Texas country, but the subgenres of them are different. Like, obviously, Beast has that little classic rock vibe. There's one of them that has a really bluesy vibe. One of them that has, like, your traditional country vibe. It's really cool. And then, like I said, I moved to San Antonio about 2 months ago, and for the last 2 months, I have been working at a veterinary hospital. I'm a veterinary technician, and I get to do one of my first loves. I remember telling you that before I got into music, I was going to go to school to be a vet. Mm-hmm. But once I started touring and playing a lot of shows and stuff, I couldn't really do schooling just yet. But I was lucky enough to meet a doctor who was actually a fan of mine down in South Texas, who trained me. And so without, having schooling or whatnot, I was, still able to put that to use. So that's what I do during the daytime for now.
Wow, see, who says that, live music and chasing, that neon rainbow doesn't pan out, for a day job? That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. And it's really cool, too.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've seen you on Facebook, like I said, so I know you're an animal lover. Obviously, you've been, semi-quarantined like the rest of us. Have you just been spending a lot of time with the fur babies? What have you personally been doing for the last, 4 or 5 weeks?
I've been drinking a lot. I've definitely gotten to know Jack Daniels more personally than I think I didn't already know him. But no, I've been spending a lot of time definitely Netflixing it up. Tiger King is my jam. Joe Exotic is, I think, my soulmate. If he didn't like straight boys that were hooked on meth.
I still have not bitten of that forbidden fruit yet. I just don't think I can bring myself to it. Although I'm super stoked that Netflix brought back Community, because that's one of my favorite shows of all time. So
yes.
I've been going through that. But how about music? Are you sitting around the house, kicking around music ideas or anything? Or
yeah, I've definitely got a couple of song ideas going. It's just been a struggle trying to finish them. I've got the majority of the time I'll sit there and let's write this really cool song, and then I'm like, I hate COVID-19, and then the song starts as much as I hate COVID-19. My roommate, she plays music too, so her and I will go back and forth playing guitars and stuff. It's definitely really awesome.
Well, tell me, you're in San Antonio. I know we're out a little bit more rural out here in Uvalde, so it hasn't really. I mean, obviously everybody's lives have changed, but how is it? When you do happen to get out for groceries, whatever. What are the streets of SA like these days?
Well, I live on the north part of San Antonio,
okay.
So I mean it's not as busy. Like I said, I only moved here and only got to go out one time before everything got shut down for COVID. So I still don't really know the area. I just know I live across the street from the HEB, and my hospital is only 10 minutes down the road. So.
Oh, that's good places to be. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
obviously you're new to San Antonio, you're new to kind of Southwest Texas, which is great. So we're so stoked that you're closer to us.
Yes.
What do you plan on? Obviously, you're going to want to soak in the San Antonio culture, and I'm sure it's just leaps and bounds different from the beach area that you're from. What are you looking forward to getting into in SA?
I kind of like. I love being outdoors. I love hiking. Obviously, you see my dog Ruka. She's a husky, so she has a lot of energy and likes to play.
Uh-huh.
So I'm really excited to go and do the hiking trails. And I live 40 minutes away from New Braunfels, so I'm definitely wanting to get in the river scene and spend more time on the water there. But man, just venturing around San Antonio, I've really never been here. I've played a few shows, but maybe only a handful. So playing for folks here and definitely, just soaking in the culture and the vibe here. I'm really excited about all that.
Have you got a chance to get into the awesome Tex-Mex food yet?
Not the good kind, about where you drive by and find a hole in the wall that's
right.
falling down, but it's bomb-ass food. Oh, am I allowed to say that on the radio?
You just did. You're fine. You're great.
I'm sorry.
No, it's great. Again, we're talking to Melissa Brooke here. She's got the big live stream concert tonight, 7 p.m. on the Uvalde Radio Facebook page. You can hear her song Beast in rotation here on Uvalde Radio. We do have another song to play for you here in a minute, but again, you got a new record you just wrapped up, getting ready to get out on the road and do some radio touring and some shows to promote that once all this settles down. Let's quickly talk about the recording process of the record. Who'd you work with, and who'd you collaborate with, and all that good stuff?
His name is Mason Shirley. Mm-hmm. He is Sound Machine Studios in Corpus Christi, Texas. I've been working with Mason since I was 17 years old. I've had an opportunity to go and step foot in some other really awesome recording studios, but Mason and I have such a strong connection, and that guy can read my mind. I can put music, I can put music on, or play music and say I have this idea, and he's like, you know what, I know exactly what you want, and gives it to me the way I dream it up in my head. We got the record done in a week. We went in I went in every day, because I co-produced with him. So I went in every day at 8 a.m. and we stayed until 10 o'clock at night, most nights, sometimes even a little bit later. But we just wanted to make sure it was, I'm a perfectionist, so I had to make sure everything was perfect. But there's, really cool things that we added into the sound. There's, special features, and there's, hidden things in the song. If you have to listen really hard to hear certain, cool little things that we added. It was so fun. It was so awesome, and Mason is absolutely the best.
Well, you sound super excited about it, and that's infectious. As far as the musicians, do you guys use some studio musicians? And do you have a band that you're working with? How's all this going to go once you get on the road? Are you going to concentrate on more solo stuff, or are you going to do a touring band?
For right now, like I said, I just relocated to San Antonio, so I'm trying to find band members around the area. And I've definitely gotten a lot of feedback and a lot of folks wanting, that are wanting to meet up and jam, but obviously we can't do that yet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I use some studio musicians, except for the drummer. The drummer, his name is Dustin Ramirez, and he actually played with me for a few years. So he was one of the musicians there. And Mason, actually, my producer, actually played the guitar and the bass and the piano, I believe. I believe there's piano.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, he actually played the instruments on those. I did have a steel guitar player and a fiddle player out of Nashville. They were studio musicians that dropped some tracks and recorded for me. But yeah, it was mostly just the three of us.
Wow, very cool. Well, man, I'm excited to hear that. It's been too long since, and also, hey, so is this going to be a solely digital release, or we have some CDs out there too?
Oh, no, we're definitely going to have CDs this time around. So the next time that I get to come and see you again, not only am I going to bring you a CD, but I'm going to bring you a T-shirt as well, okay?
Right on, and I'm going to take you to the Frio River and get you out there.
Yes!
Tubing or something like that.
So excited.
And this time I'll bring the tequila, all right? And the Jack, since apparently you're addicted to Jack now, so...
All right, deal. I can take up on some tequila on the Frio.
Right on. Well, again, Melissa, it's been really cool catching up with you. Again, the show is tonight, 7 p.m. Melissa Brooke live on the Uvalde Radio live stream. Go ahead and tell everybody where we can find you, and I'm sure we're going to have an opportunity to make a donation in the tip jar tonight as well, too, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I definitely have a Venmo set up for a tip jar. you guys can go find me, obviously, on Facebook. Look up Melissa Brooke. That's Brooke. Follow me on all forms of social media. Right now, my website is down. It's being revamped and getting ready for the new releases and everything. So it's currently under, but that's melissabrookmusic.com when it's up. And then, of course, like I said, all forms of social media. You got Instagram, Melissa Brooke Music, Twitter, Brooke Music. Yeah, just there you go.
Well, again, it's been really cool catching up with you. Let's go ahead and play another song. You gave me a song here called "Lose Control." Go ahead and give me a quick intro on what this song's about.
So I wrote this song about, you see it often enough of like women going to bars and these guys trying to think that they're so smooth and like pick up these women, and it just never works out.
Uh-huh.
So I had this idea in my head of a girl that doesn't look anything like what she wants, like, a businesswoman. And she goes to this bar, and she's had a rough day at work, and all she wants, like, she doesn't really, like, she didn't go to look for a man. And these guys keep coming up, like, the wrong kind of dudes, keep hitting on her, and she's like, dude, no, I just want somebody that can two-step. Like, if you're a cowboy, like, that's what I'm looking for. And so that's kind of what I want. And in her head, she, like, has this idea of what she wants, and then eventually, she finds that. There's actually a music video for that one that we did a few years ago. You can look that one up on YouTube. But you guys are going to absolutely love Lose Control.
Well, right on. Let's get it on here. And again, thanks again, Melissa Brooke. Tonight, 7 o'clock, Facebook, Valley Radio. You're the best, Melissa. I'm so glad we got to talk, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
And here it is, Melissa Brooke, Lose Control. It's Valley Radio.
Y'all ready for this? I don't think so. Come on! When she walked up in the place, everyone stopped and stared. She looked like she didn't belong, but she didn't care. When she got to the bar, she ordered a cold Bud Light. A couple of strong shots later, she was in for a long night. A stranger stood and walked her way. So, baby, would you like to dance? She spun around and turned him down after just a single glance. And she said, so you think that you can handle me? Well, I'll tell you that you're wrong. What I need is a cowboy who can two-step all night long. Give me a man, a Wrangler jeans, boots worn down to the soles. So if you want to have a chance tonight, boy, make me lose control. So she turned and took a drink from her beer on the bar. Saw a man sitting right beside her, and he looked good so far. Well, he was country as can be, from his head to his toes. He turned to her and winked, and I just saw, man, she froze. So you think that you can handle me? Well, I'll tell you that you're wrong. What I need is a cowboy who can two-step all night long. Give me a man, a Wrangler jeans, boots worn down to the soles. So if you want to have a chance tonight, boy, make me lose control. Make me lose control. Ooh, ooh, yeah. We have those snap buttons and a Copenhagen kiss. After spin and a throw, well, she was ready to be his man. So you think that you can handle me? Well, I'll tell you that you're right. What I wanted was a cowboy. Now you're right by my side. Give me a man, a Wrangler jeans, boots worn down to the soul. So if you want to have a chance tonight,